This is something we probably all can relate to, and Sharon, you came up with this topic, negative self-talk. Oh, I'm too fat. Oh, I don't spend enough time with the kids. Oh, I'm not a good enough mother. Oh, I'm not a good enough wife. We all do it.
Right.
Why do we do it?
I don't know. What is it about women that dialogue is always in your head? Even when you're being successful, like even when you had a great day at work or you really accomplished something you set out to do, or, you know, last weekend I threw this really awesome birthday party for my daughter. Why is there still dialogue in my head that's saying, and you didn't lose that pound you were going to lose last week? And why are you eating that cookie? And, you know, why did you pick that to wear today? Where does this come from? And then how do we end the cycle? You know, I don't have the answers to this, but I certainly don't want my kids to have that dialogue in their head.
I work really hard, you know, not getting into a tizzy, because I know all that kind of stuff just escalates and it gets worse. So I do smart things like, you know, I don't change the light bulbs in my bathroom so like it's dim. Or, you know, like I if I'm on TV, like I don't watch in HD, I watch on my computer. You know, like I just know that I would like freak out. So there's certain things I do to like sort of help me. So
Protect yourself.
Protect myself, because you know what? Like who has time?
Right.
You know, to do that.
I know that I have especially moving into like a different kind of career path or trying new things that I haven't done before. It's kind of, you know, you get that adrenaline rush, like, yeah, I can do this. And then, you know, that guy comes behind you like, no, you can't, no, you can't. So it's just like, I expect that. Well, I don't expect it. I acknowledge that now. So now I take kind of the time to say, yes, I can, and this is why. You know, one thing that I've been doing a lot recently is reminding myself, just not like a mantra, like I chant in the mirror or anything, but just be yourself. Just be yourself.
Right.
You know, being a blogger is hard doing that because you look at other people's numbers and you look at other people's successes, and it's just like, you know what? I'm more successful the more myself that I am. And whenever I try to be like somebody else, you know, even though in my head it's like, well, this person's doing that. Like, I don't care what that person's doing. That's not what I'm focused on.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I think being a mom, I felt so much more grounded and pulled away. It's funny also being on TV, right? I remember in my 20s and 30s, I used to watch every live shot and then, you know, be down on myself because I said, or my hair didn't look the right way, or maybe I didn't include this analysis. And it's like, oh my, now, like you said, who has time? Who cares? I mean, I think the priorities are different. Right. So do I engage though in the negative self-talk about being a parent? It's funny, I think less so. I just feel just much more grounded and much more realistic about, you know, what I can do, what I can't do, how I can try to be better than and in other ways. So I don't feel like I'm sort of in that mode as much as I used to be, I think, before children and before when I felt like I was so defined by other things that really ultimately don't matter that much.
I feel like for me, I'm sort of starting to come out of it a little bit now, because I feel like before, when I was younger, I was like confident, I'm awesome, I know I'm gonna, you know, like I'm gonna get into the college I want to go to, I'm gonna get the job I want, and I kind of had this like, and everything falls into place. And then I had kids, and it's like screeching halt on all the things that I thought I was gonna do and how I thought I was gonna be as a parent. And then like the element of fear, like, oh my gosh, am I doing this right? Because it feels so wrong, and you know, like all that kind of stuff. So I think I went through like a really long period of just like doubting what I'm doing as a mom, what I'm doing as a woman, what I'm doing for like myself and my career, before I've started to come out of it now and like having a little bit more focused about, you know, what I'm doing.
Do you guys ever have those moments where you say, hey, I'm awesome? I'm
yeah,
great.
definitely.
And I think it's, great. Every minute of every day. All right.